Hey guys, I want to kind of talk about my derma to get it off my chest, and so I have it out there so I won't feel so self-conscious about, all my pick marks and stuff when I vlog, because I've realized that that's one of the main reasons that I forget to vlog, or I don't vlog, is because I'm like, I just picked half my face today, I'm gonna look like garbage on the camera. So, just like a kind of like a cliff notes of Dermatillomania. Let's see, I have a thing here that explains kind of what it is. That it's the repetitive picking at one's own skin to the extent of causing damage. Usually, but not always, the face is the primary location for skin picking. However, skin picking disorder, or dermatillomania, may involve any part of the body. Now, for me, it's mostly my lips. When it's on my face, it's mostly my lips and like up here, which is horrible to admit, but one of the other reasons I dyed my hair like bright red, other than I love it, is that I'm like, hey, it'll hide a lot of my marks because my hair's red and so are the marks. But on my face, the most common place that I pick at is my lips, and even like right here, I really want to pick it off. I could feel it, and it's just weird because it hurts, but it's a good hurt. I don't know how to explain, but it sucks. And my head's also a very big, my forehead. And my nose. I picked the crap out of like my nose because, those little pores in there, I like picked them, and it's really bad. And the other parts of my body where I pick a lot, or that would classify as dermatillomania things, is my cuticles. Like, I don't know if you could tell, they're actually decently good right now, which is surprising, but it's mostly because I've been picking my lips and not my fingers. I don't know if you could see, but that's very mild, actually. They're usually all red and bloody, and it's really nasty, actually. But I have been trying to cut back on pulling at my cuticles because it hurts a lot more than like my lip or my face, because I use my hands more than I use parts of my face for things to do daily. And what else? Sometimes when I was younger, and one of the main reasons why I actually shave my arms now is I had a little bit of trichotillomania, where you pull your hair out, but I didn't pull the hair on my head. I pulled like all the hair off my arms and my legs and my eyebrows. I used to over tweeze because I picked the crap out of them, and I'd pull my eyelashes, but thankfully my trick has pretty much gone. The only thing I have now is the derma when I pick myself until I bleed, pretty much. But I remember it going back as far as, I want to say like 5 or 6, because I remember so vividly being in the car a lot, like with my mom, and I'd be picking my lip because, that's what derma is, you pick it yourself. And I remember picking at my lip, and it would always bleed, and they'd always be, chapped, but they weren't really chapped, they were just from me picking it, that it, And, I always remembered my mom yelling at me, like, no, don't pick at your lips, leave them alone, put chapstick on them, which I would do. But the problem, at least with me, now, since I've been picking so much, the skin on my lip grows back really fast. And I think it's because, sorry, I'm at like this really weird angle, so I'm in frame. Because I pick so much, and I have picked for most of my life, the skin on my lips grows back really fast, like really fast. Like, I'll pick my lips raw. And I'm sorry if it's like really gross for some of you to listen to that, but I pick my lips raw like 4 times a day, like no lie, 4 times a day I pick all the skin off my lips. And the skin grows back in, I want to say like an hour or 2. I'm not even joking. Like, if I really wanted to, I could just peel all my lip off and then record again in 2 hours, and I'll have new skin on my lip, and I can pick it again. And I found that if I use chapstick, which I shy away from, the skin grows back quicker for me for whatever reason, and it comes up, I don't know, raised, and I could grab it easier and peel it easier, so I don't use chapstick that much, if at all. And yeah, it's hard because it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like a body type issue, like where you pick your imperfections, and it's kind of like that for me, like with most of my face. Like, I'll think I'm getting a pimple. Like, I thought I was getting a pimple here, and it wasn't, but I kept digging and digging and digging because I'm like, it's a pimple, it needs to come out, it's gross. And now it's just this big thing. It's probably going to scar because it's a pretty bad thing that I have done to myself. And most of it's my anxiety, and I found that out, obviously, because I have really bad anxiety, like really, really bad, like I can't even drive. And I'm doing it now, too. And I didn't even know I was doing it until I looked down and said, oh my goodness, I am now picking at my cuticles because I am very anxious about making this video. But, yeah, when I get very anxious or nervous, or I'm starting to, like, feel a panic attack coming on, I will pick, I'm doing it now, and I hate it. But I will pick at my skin. And because I do that, it might not seem very obvious to you, because when I'm looking into the thing, it doesn't look really bad, like as bad as it is in person, which is good, which is some of the reasons why I have been vlogging is because I see myself in the viewfinder thing, and it's like, oh, I don't look that bad. But when I look in the mirror, I'm like, ugh, no, it's a whole lot worse. And I don't wear makeup, like, ever. Like, I don't think in any of the vlogs that I have done, I've never worn makeup. So this is me. But when I pick really bad, or if I'm about to go out, I will put makeup on. Like, lots of it. To cover all of my picked areas. And I've been dealing with this, like I said, since I was like 5 or 6. And it's not going away. Granted, I haven't really taken medication for it, because I'm not really for medication for, like, that kind of thing. But it's really bad, and that's why I don't vlog as much as I want to, because I really want to, because not only to make videos and, you know, to be part of the YouTube community, because people are they're either, like, really mean, or they're very open, and they're very nice, and that's kind of what I want. And hopefully making this video, some people will come forward and I won't feel so weird for having it. But, yeah, it's hard to have it. And I'm trying my best not to pick on camera because I'm very anxious about making this video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, everyone can see this horrible thing, and I've pointed everything out, and now everyone's going to be looking at it. You know. Well, you might not know because you probably don't have derma, because I'm not going to say it's rare. I mean, a decent amount of people have it. A good couple million in the United States have it, so something 12%, 50%, 15, not 50% people have it. But it's like, I think they put it as like an OCD, which makes complete sense because it is an obsession and it's a compulsion that I cannot stop. And I've been trying to stop. I mean, it's a whole lot better than it used to be. When I was really little, not little, but younger, like a teenager, I would pick a lot of my arm, a good amount of my legs I'd pick as well, until it bled, and it's really bad, but, you know, dermatillomania is a thing, and it's a horrible thing, but, you know, I wanted to make this video kind of to get it off my chest, because it's really hard, and especially since I have a son, and I don't even know that I do it. Like, it's a horrible idea. We have a gigantic mirror in our living room, which I'm sure you've seen in some of the vlogs. And it's a horrible that it's right there, because I will stop and I will look into the mirror and I will start picking at my face and my lip and, like, every part of my face. I will start picking. Then I'll look over to me, and Jude will be on the chair looking at me and then looking in the mirror and picking at himself. Like, not actually picking, because I don't think he has that fine of a motor skill just yet, but he will be like pinching at himself and like pulling his lips and stuff, because that's what I'm doing, and it's disheartening, it's horrible, and I hate it. And this video is really long, but I'm not going to edit it, and I'm just going to put it up, because this is, you know, what I deal with and how I feel about, you know, vlogging and stuff. But now I hope that I have this out here, and I know that you guys will know that if I don't vlog one day, it's a really bad pick day and I look like garbage. Or, you know, my anxiety is just getting the best of me, which, you know, I think has created my derma, is my severe anxiety for every little thing. you know, it makes me want to pick. And then I pick and it makes me feel better. Kind of like, I want to say like cutting, which I used to do as well. It kind of gives you, I don't want to say like endorphins, but I don't know, it just makes you feel better than feeling like garbage, I guess. But I guess it's good I stopped that. But, yes. And I'm umming and and I guess saying a lot because I really don't know what to say. I just wanted to get this out here. And if it helps anybody, you know, realize, hey, maybe I have derma too. Because I have talked to a few friends about, you know, this problem I've had. And they're like, yeah, I do that a lot. Especially when I'm really anxious or really nervous. I'm like, well, that's the beginning of it, let me tell you. Because it gets a whole lot worse than just, you know, picking your lips. Because it spreads from like your lips to every part of your being you start picking at. And it's just, it eats you away, kind of. Because, you know, it's really weird and you know, you shouldn't be picking your face because it's gross and weird. But if you have derma, just comment and we could talk to each other because I need other people who have this. Like, that I can talk to. And luckily, since my channel is very, very, very small, I can talk to every one of you every day. So, yeah. And subscribe. Where's the subscribe button? Down here? Over there? Wherever the subscribe button is. Oh, it hasn't been... No, the description's down there. I don't know where it used to be up, but now it's on the side somewhere. Subscribe, and I will probably be making more, like, derma videos. And I don't want to dedicate my whole channel to derma, but if it helps people, I will be very happy to give updates and kind of, you know, stuff like that. If you want more in-depth information about derma, I can try to do that as well. Yeah, so that's my video. And, you know, leave a comment if you want to talk about it. If you have questions, I will be happy to answer them because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't do much all day besides cook and clean and I do a lot all day. But when I have my downtime, when Jude naps for a good 2 hours, I will message or comment back to whoever I can if you want to talk about this issue. All right. Thanks for listening, you guys. I actually really needed this. Bye.